Meet Nina. She's 18, loud, obsessive, and dangerously in love with Jeffrey Woods. But this isn't some sweet teenage crush. Nina's obsession runs deep and violent. She's the kind of girl who would destroy anyone who stands between her and Jeff. If she can't have him, no one can. Nina ruined herself for Jeff, changing everything about who she was, throwing away her sanity in the process. But the painful truth: Jeff doesn't feel the same way. He doesn't love her. In fact, he barely tolerates her presence. But Nina doesn't care. In her mind, they're meant to be. She rocks a bold scene style, colorful hair, layered neon accessories, striped arm warmers, fishnets, and chaotic patterns. Her look screams attention, just like her personality. Nina's dangerous because she loves too much. And in her case, love looks a lot like obsession, destruction, and madness. Meet Toby, quiet and distant at first glance, but don't be fooled. When he's fired up, he can be loud, reckless, and chaotic. Toby's got layers of pain beneath the surface, shaped by a violent, abusive childhood that left scars he'll never fully escape. He lives with Tourette's syndrome, ADHD, and CIPA, congenital insensitivity to pain with anhidrosis, a rare condition that makes him unable to feel physical pain. That makes him dangerous in a fight, reckless in danger, and unable to recognize his own limits until it's too late. Toby's voice can be sharp with tics or muttering, and his ADHD makes him restless, always needing something to do. He has a love for fire, not always safe, but always mesmerizing to him. He wears a mask over his cheek, hiding the gruesome injury that permanently split it open, exposing his teeth on one side. It's not just for looks, it's protection, both physically and mentally. Toby's been broken by his past, but he keeps going, stubborn, impulsive, and burning brighter than anyone expected him to. This is Sally, only 8 years old, and yet her story is filled with pain no child should ever know. Sally is a dead child, murdered by the very person who should have protected her, her uncle. Before her death, no one believed her cries for help. Now her silence speaks louder than anything. She's often seen wearing a tattered pink nightgown, clutching a bloody teddy bear, the last trace of her childhood innocence. Don't let her sweet face fool you, though. Sally may look like a fragile little girl, but she is deadly when she wants to be, sweet, playful, and kind on the surface. But beneath it all is a spirit filled with sadness and rage. She can turn from innocent giggles to violent fury in the blink of an eye. Sally wanders the mansion as a ghost of what she used to be, part child, part vengeance. This is Eyeless Jack, quiet, reserved, and endlessly calculating. Jack is the kind of presence that creeps in unnoticed until it's too late. Calm under pressure and coldly intelligent, he rarely wastes words when Jack speaks. It's sharp and direct. Jack's appearance is unsettling. His face is marked by empty black sockets where his eyes should be, with thick black goop slowly dripping from them. Sharp, predatory teeth peek out when he speaks or smiles, reminding everyone of what he truly is, something inhuman. A demon in human form, or maybe something worse. His hunger is just as terrifying as his appearance. Jack feeds on human kidneys. It's not just a craving, it's a need. He hunts in silence, striking with precision and leaving little behind. Despite his monstrous side, Jack is bisexual and, strangely, capable of affection in his own quiet, protective way. He feels deeply but rarely shows it openly, keeping most of his emotions locked behind that cold, blank mask of a face. Meet Ben, just 12 years old when his life was stolen from him. Drowned by his own father, Ben is now trapped between the digital world and the real one. He exists as a glitched, corrupted game file from Major's mask, blending the lines between reality and technology. Ben loves video games. You'll almost never see him without some kind of device in his hands, whether he's playing, hacking, or haunting it. He has a sharp, sarcastic sense of humor and loves messing with people, pulling pranks, and glitching their electronics just for fun. But underneath all that mischief, there's a kind side that shows up when you least expect it. His appearance is haunting, pale, almost ghostly skin, sharp elf-like features, and black-red demon eyes constantly leaking blood. There's an eerie static that seems to follow him wherever he goes. He can levitate, teleport, and haunt any video game or electric device he touches, making him almost impossible to escape once he's locked onto you. Ben's a dead child with a sharp wit, a broken past, and a love for chaos, trapped forever between the screen and the shadows. This is Liu Woods, Jeff's older brother, 21 years old and the complete opposite of his younger sibling in so many ways. Liu is mature and protective by nature, the kind of person who keeps a calm head when things get rough. He finds peace in quiet places, books, forests, and anywhere far away from the chaos of the mansion. But Liu and Jeff, their relationship is complicated. Years of pain, resentment, and trauma have built a wall between them. Simply put, Liu hates Jeff. Whether it's the past they share or the person Jeff has become, the bitterness runs deep. Liu also battles his own demons. He lives with bipolar disorder, causing his emotions to swing between intense highs and crushing lows. Some days he's grounded and calm. Other days, the storm inside feels impossible to control. Despite it all, Liu is protective, even when he doesn't want to be. Whether it's out of responsibility or buried brotherly instinct, he keeps one eye on Jeff, whether Jeff knows it or not. Meet Jeffrey Woods. He's 16 years old, born on June 2nd, and his life is anything but simple. Jeff faces a daily battle with depression, anxiety, autism, and dissociative identity disorder (DID), making his world loud, chaotic, and sometimes painfully confusing. He also lives with functional neurological disorder, or FND, a condition that causes unpredictable seizures, temporary paralysis, intense pain, dizziness, and crushing fatigue. On top of that, he experiences fainting spells, tremors, muscle spasms, dystonia, drop attacks, tics, sensory overload, and severe weakness. But Jeff keeps going. Music is his escape, especially electric guitar and singing, where he lets his emotions pour out loud and raw. His sharp, snarky, and rude personality keeps most people at arm's length, but it's also how he protects himself. He's unapologetically bisexual and wears his identity proudly. Jeff's appearance reflects his rebellious spirit. You'll often catch him with messy black hair, sharp piercing snake bites, nose rings, earrings, and sometimes bold makeup. He dresses how he feels, dark, edgy, and unapologetically himself. Underneath all the attitude and sharp comebacks, though, is someone exhausted from fighting his own body and mind. He lives in survival mode, every day a balancing act between chaos and control. He's a complicated mess of pain, passion, and raw honesty. But he's real, and that's what makes him Jeff. This is Jane. She's 19 years old, mature, sharp, and driven by revenge. Jane carries herself with confidence and a quiet intensity, protective of the people she actually cares about. But when it comes to Jeff, she absolutely hates him. Their history is complicated, ugly, and filled with pain neither of them has let go of. Jane struggles with bipolar disorder, her emotions sometimes swinging between cold, controlled focus and burning, impulsive anger. But no matter what, she keeps her guard up, her strength visible in every step she takes. Her style is romantic goth, dark, beautiful, and haunting. She's most known for her striking white mask, with hollow black eyes and delicate heart shapes in the center of them. It gives her an eerie, elegant appearance that fits her perfectly. Jane is both protector and avenger, calm yet fierce, broken but powerful. Love and hate battle quietly in her heart, but when it comes to Jeff, it's mostly hate. Meet Lazari, a 12 to 14-year-old girl caught between two worlds. Half demon, half human, Lazari struggles daily with the darkness inside her. Her father was a demon, her mother a human, a mix that cursed her with powers and hunger she never asked for. Her life was marked by tragedy early on. At just 6 years old, Lazari found her mother's body after she hung herself, leaving Lazari to face the world and her own monstrous side alone. Most days, Lazari is sweet, kind-hearted, and shy, especially around the few people she trusts. She's closest to Sally, the two share a quiet bond of understanding and comfort, finding childhood in each other where the world took it from them. But when Lazari gets hungry, everything changes. Her demonic side takes over, turning her violent, aggressive, and terrifying. She bite, attack, and lash out at whoever's closest, friend or not, until the hunger fades. Lazari's life is a constant battle between her gentle human heart and the monstrous hunger of her demon blood. This is Slender Man, the boss, the leader, the father figure of the mansion. He's the one who holds all of these chaotic souls together, barely. Tall, looming, and faceless, Slender Man watches everything without ever needing eyes. His presence alone is enough to silence a room.